so here's our model of bone, and we can see we have two types of bone here. This that looks mostly solid, this is the compact or cortical bone, and then this that looks like bands of tissue, this is the spongy or cancellous bone. So let's start on the outside of our model. This is the periosteum, peri meaning around, oste meaning bones. This is going to go around the outer surface of bone. And you can see that it's two layers. We have a fibrous layer and then a cellular layer. And then those are anchored to the bone with these little strands called perforating fibers. So that's what those are there. And those are going to anchor into these layers of compact bone. The ones that go all the way around the bone, these are called circumferential lamellae. Lamella is the singular. So each of these is a lamella. And then as you see as we get to this section, we have these circles of layers, some of which have been pulled up on this model so that we can see the individual lamellae. And each of these is called an osteon, O-S-T-E-O-N. So it's made up of a number of concentric lamellae. And within those lamellae, we see, let me look at the other side. We see spaces for the cells, which are osteocytes. Here we have the osteocytes, and you can see these little lines are called canaliculi. These are the little canals where the cells communicate with each other. And then here, we're seeing a slightly different section so that we're seeing the outside of the lacunae that the osteocytes sit within. In the middle of each osteon is a central canal, and that central canal provides a pathway for blood vessels and nerves to travel through the bone. And then those are going to branch off into smaller blood vessels that will supply these cells. And then when we look at this part, we see that the spongy bone is made up of these strands of tissue. Those are the tan things. Those are called trabeculae. And all of this is covered by another layer of tissue that is called endosteum, so within the bone. So the endosteum covers all these little trabeculae that make up the spongy bone. And were this live bone, these spaces would be filled with bone marrow. And that is our bone model.